Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see what the collective needs to know for their highest good. I'm going to get right into this. My intro is very short and sweet. Please like, share, subscribe, show your girl some love. I do swear. If that's not for you, then this is not the channel for you then. But if you're here and you're going to hang in there, then, I'd love to have you. All right, let's get right into this. I don't want to waste any time. I actually took the night. I usually do the readings right before I lay down to go to work. Well, lay down for work. And I just was so exhausted last night. I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it first thing Friday morning. And what I'm going to do is my schedule is, a little wonky at times. So I'm just going to at least try to get 5 videos out a week for the collective. Okay, someone had emailed and had asked if I am doing Aries to Pisces, and I will, but right now I just feel like I get a lot more responses, a lot more views, a lot more subscriptions when I do collective readings, and I just feel like it's a lot better. Like I don't want to just target one sign. I want to target the cross watchers. I want to target the sun, moon, rising, Venuses, Aries, like just everything. I want to target everyone. I don't want to just be specific to just one sign. I will go back to that. I will. But right now I just want to just get a message out for everyone from Aries to Pisces. So that's my intentions. That's where I'm being drawn to focus on right now, and that's what I'm going to do, okay? So all these cards have already been pre-shuffled, but I'll shuffle them again, right before I use them. But all right, let's see. What does the collective need to know for their highest good? Please and thank you. Show me the cards that I need to see, please, for the collective's highest good. Uh-oh, you guys. Before I even flip that card over, I saw the Tower. Wow. And remember, the conclusion was the ending. The bullshit's over. We're starting off with the Tower. I'm not going to say anything until I get more cards out to find out if this is a Tower that's for you in a good way, or if this is a Tower for you possibly in a, I don't want to say in a bad way, but in a uh-oh, you didn't move fast enough, or you didn't do what you're supposed to, or, Divine had to come in and shake things up for you. Before I say anything, I'm going to get all the cards out, kind of feel what's going on, and we'll go from there, okay? The Tower is not scary. It's just, at times, it requires more work if you're being stagnant, and other times it's like, it's beneficial for you because it's like, okay, if you're not going to do it, we're going to do it for you. You know what I mean? So it all depends. Depends on a lot of things. Okay, King of Wands. Okay. Okay, Page of Wands. A lot of action here. Got the King of Wands, got the Page of Wands. That's actually really good after a Tower, believe it or not. But we'll see. Wow, both of those came out together. So let's see. You know what? I'm going to use those. What's at the bottom? 8 of Wands. I think I'm going to leave Nope. I'm not. It goes together. The ending of a cycle, but there's conflict for somebody else. You know what? I'm okay. All right. I knew it. One more card. I knew it. Okay. That makes a big big difference. This is why I love doing what I do. Okay, let's get into the cards. First card out is the Tower. And just in case I cover it, I do explain what the card is. I do tell you what it is. Some people say, oh, your finger's in the way. Listen, I'm telling you, it's the Tower, okay? Just in case you can't see it, it's the Tower. The King of Wands. The Page of Wands. Okay, and this came out together. It is the World. And then the Five of Swords. And that came out together, so that's going to be mentioned and clarified together. And then the Seven of Pentacles came out. And at the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. Beautiful, 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 beautiful ending. Again, it's like still following the now. Last time we got a lot of people crossing that finish line. Now the next group of you is coming through. You've experienced the Tower. You've gone through a lot of bullshit. You have a lot of desire, passion, ambition, momentum, forward movement. Keep going and going and going to that world where you've ended that cycle. Now, this is where it gets tricky. When you get to the end of the cycle, something happens. Either there's a phone call, there's some kind of communication of somebody trying to reach out, and that's when you say, I'm done. Somebody at this point here, with the Five of Swords, somebody did reach out. If you look at this, the Five of Swords, communication. Swords is communication, okay? You're standing tall. This person does not look very happy. You spoke your truth. Somebody, and like I mentioned before a couple days ago, I mentioned that somebody from the past was coming back. This is the conclusion of that reading, okay? You went through a tower. Things were shaken up. You know what direction you're going in. You're focusing on yourself. You've been at a crossroads for quite some time. If you don't remember, go back to the readings. I have an amazing, amazing freaking memory. Trust me, it's a gift and a curse. But anyway, the Two of Wands came out and you were at a crossroads. Trying to stay grounded, focusing on yourself. And remember the guy healing, the guy with the tie-dye shirt laying down and everything else, focusing on your mind, your soul, your heart, your spirit, focusing on healing from that bullshit. Now you have the world, the completion of that cycle. And you had to speak. Whoever is resonating with this, you spoke your truth. Some of you haven't spoken your truth yet. Some of you have just gotten out of that situation and you're done. You block the person. You're no longer talking to them. There's no nothing. Some of you have to speak to that person because that person's coming back. And you might have kids with them. You might work together. You family, friends, whatever. You might have the same mutual friends or whatever. You actually had to speak your truth. Some just walked away, blocked it. I don't have to see you again. End of story, blah, blah, blah. Some of you here with this Five of Swords, you spoke your shit. You said enough is enough. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Five of Swords, you're not with me. You're against me. End of communication. This is where the shit ends. And that is the end of that cycle. Starting with the Tower, ending with the World here. Then the Seven of Pentacles, planting new seeds, focusing on stability, focusing on what it is you're looking forward to on the next, for this next level of higher vibration, leveling up, and so on. So the next, after the World, starts the new cycle of right into the Seven of Pentacles. Focusing on, and what is the Seven of Pentacles? You think from Ace of Pentacles all the way to Seven of Pentacles. You're seeking balance. You were a little unstable in the very beginning, but you're working on planting the seeds that are going to elevate you. So you're not leaving yourself out in the cold. You're holding on to your stability. You're holding on to your ideas. You've got a plan. Okay. You might have a journal, maybe a vision board, whatever it is, however you do it. You're starting, you're planting the seeds that you need to for future growth, okay? Which that future growth is going to lead you to the King of Pentacles. So being the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to plant that future growth, which is going to be what? The Eight of Pentacles is coming next. The Nine of Pentacles is coming next. The Ten of Pentacles is coming next. And then goes the Knights, the Page, the Page, the Knights, the King, the Queen. But the King's already here. So that's beautiful. You go from the Seven of Pentacles straight through all that shit to get right to the King. This is beautiful. Like, this is climbing that ladder. This is climbing that spiritual ladder where it's like you've ended something. You said, hey, I've got a forward movement. I have a lot of desire, a lot of passion. I've been at a crossroads. I finally made a decision of what it is I want. I'm moving forward. I'm canceling this cycle out. Oh, shit. Bumped into this person. Hey, I'm not dealing with you no more. End of story, yada, yada. That's it. Now I'm planting seeds, working forward, trying to get myself where I need to be. That is beautiful and it is freaking powerful as fuck. Wow. Whew. You see what I mean? This is why you gotta drink my water. I get into this once all the cards are out. It's just like my mouth is just like I'm getting downloads and channeling and just I can't. Maybe it's the Spanish side, because I am I'm mixed, Puerto Rican and Cape Verdean, I'm black, white, you name it. I'm a little bit of everything, but it's just like it's just like beautiful as hell. Like this is exciting, and I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous here, and I don't know if it's because of the wands, because a lot of the desire and the passion, or if it's just I am gonna clarify. I wasn't gonna clarify the king and the page of wands. But I'm definitely going to clarify this Five of Swords because I know this conversation happened. I can see it here. This conversation happened. That person is not happy. That person is not happy. And I just want to know if they're done with you or if they're going to try to come back and, see if they can still, scurry their way back in. But I think from the way the depiction of the character is and the way I'm feeling and where the direction that you're going to be going into, or if the direction that you're heading, I think that conversation kind of just ended the way it needed to. But let's get some clarification here. Whew, that was, wow. I'm tired. Look at this. The Two of Pentacles. Back and forth motions, And look at this. The Hangman underneath. No longer stuck, sweetheart. You've been enlightened and you're learning to look at things a lot differently. That's beautiful. That is inner strength. Pisces energy too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now look at this. Temperance, again, tempering your emotions. Make sure you stay level-headed, okay? Because you're out of the woods, but at the same time, you never know if someone's gonna, try to set up a trap or some stupid shit. Look at this, Six of Swords. Now you just got the Five of Swords, now Six of Swords. That's what I told you. You're moving away from that shit, going right into the Seven of Pentacles. Busting your ass, focusing on your stability, not leaving yourself out in the cold, holding on to what you have. No longer receiving breadcrumbs and bullshit. You're probably not lending out any money either. I don't know why somebody needed to hear that. Somebody, I don't know who it is, but it just came to me. And you're not giving out any more money either. So I just had to say what I heard. You're not giving out any more money. Whoever's resonating with this, you're keeping your money to yourself. All right, I just want one card on the Tower, please. One card on the Tower. We're just going to get through and just clarify whatever we need to and see what's going on for the collective here. One card for the Tower, please. Look at that shit. Justice, sweetheart. I can't make it up. Justice. That sword is cutting that shit out. That sword has already cut it out so that you can have that balance. Beautiful. Okay. King of Wands, please. Wow. Exactly what I just said. I love that shit. King of Wands, please. Look at this. What did I say? That stability's coming in, sweetheart. That's a desire, that passion, that ambition, that forward movement, that forward thinking. That's where you're heading. If love isn't working for you right now, the next best thing is to find something that will. If you have to focus on your stability, if you have to focus on, your mental, if you have to focus on your desires, your passion, whatever it is, as long as you stay in a positive, as positive and humble as you can. And know it's easier said than done, but and I'm going to say this for myself because of what I'm going through. If love is for me, then it will come at me correctly. But I can't sit around waiting for it. I'm open to it. I'm open to receive. But until that time happens, I'm going to focus on what I can focus on. And that's focusing on my stability, focusing on my abundance, focusing on my friends, focusing on my family, going outside. That's what I'm saying. It's just like if one thing isn't working for you, you have to try another. You cannot just stop and sit still and say, well, you know what? Love is not coming for me. So I'm just going to sit here and dwell in sorrow and doubt myself and doubt my manifestations and woe is me, woe is me. Because guess what you're going to get? Exactly what you're putting out. If you send out shit, sweethearts, listen to me. If you send out shit, that's what you're going to receive. That is how it works. If you send out positivity, positivity will come back. Will it take time? Absolutely. But it's coming back to you. You hear everybody say it. All the tarot readers mention it to you. Every single one of them say it in the spiritual world. Whatever you put out, be careful what you put out, because it's coming right back. Sometimes it comes back quickly. Sometimes it takes a while. But just remember, it's an infinity. It's a loop. It's going to come back. Karma is a motherfucker, and karma does not play. You want to be on the right side of karma every single time. We're not perfect, but you could tell when you screw up, shit, damn it, I screwed up. I know it's coming back to me. Fuck, how do I change it? You got to quickly change it. Fix it if you can. Ask for forgiveness. Forgive that person. Hey, try to change the trajectory of this, whatever you got to do. But just remember, every single one of us are accountable for our thoughts, our ideas, and what the fuck comes out of our mouths. Trust me, please. If anything, if you've learned anything from me, or if you take anything from any of my videos, any of my readings, whatever it is, please be careful what you think and what you speak, because that's what the universe feels and that's what the universe hears, and that is what's coming back. That's why I say affirmations are very important. I am strong. I am healthy. I am grateful. Please be grateful. I am humble. I am strong. I am worthy of love. I am open for love. I'm going to be the best version of myself I can be. You have to speak it. Not only do you have to speak it, you have to feel it. You have to write it. You have to move it. And just stay in that. And keep that wheel moving with that momentum and watch what comes to you. Don't chase nothing. Don't chase anything. Set it and forget it and just keep going on with your life. And it's going to come back. It's a boomerang effect. It's going to come back. But if you're sitting there saying, you know, fuck this, fuck that, woe is me, boo-hoo, blah, 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 all this bullshit, guess what the universe is going to say? Oh, well, you haven't gotten enough of that? Okay, well, let me just keep sending it your way. Why do I keep meeting toxic people? Because you're having a toxic mouth. Because you're having toxic thoughts. You have to be accountable, you guys and girls. You are setting your own fucking traps. Watch what you think and watch your mouth. And here I am, I know I'm saying the F-bomb and everything else, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about bigger, better ideas. When you sit there and say, you know, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change this habit, change that habit. I do have to stop cursing. I absolutely do, but I try not to curse. I mean, I'm here in the house by myself. If my son's here, yeah, I'm not going to be cursing. But I'm just saying I'm in the house by myself. And yes, that's something I do have to work on. But like, for instance, I used to smoke cigarettes. I said, mind over matter. I quit. Now, if you guys smoke, that's your business. But I don't smoke anything. Why? Because it's like, you know what? I want to live. I want to be with my son. I feel like I'm committing suicide every time I put a cigarette in my mouth. I'm like, oh, screw this shit. I don't want to do it. I'm asking God for life. I'm asking God for longevity. I'm asking God to keep me around so I could be around for my kids. But here I am fucking popping cigarettes and a pack a day, 2 packs a day, whatever the case may be. I'm like, no way. It's just counterintuitive. Like, wait a minute. I can't do this. How am I asking for something, but I'm still doing this shit? So it's like, I had to, and now it's just me. I'm just speaking for myself. What you guys choose to do, again, it's free will. You choose to do what you want to do when you want to do it. But remember, you cannot blame anyone except for yourselves. We have to start being more accountable and be more positive and be good to others. You will receive what you give. If you give karma, if you're giving, I mean, you're being a total asshole, you're being freaking completely obnoxious, and you're being completely toxic, that's the world you're going to be in. That's what's going to keep being sent back to you. You have to snap out of it, okay? And remember, I practice what I preach because I preach what I practice. I'm telling you the same shit, and I'm hearing it myself. I'm telling myself the same shit too, okay? This is healing just as it is for you. It's healing for me too. All right, enough of my rant. Let's go to Page of Wands. I just felt like you guys needed to hear that. And again, trust me, I am no judge. Look at this, the Chariot, beautiful, more water, more emotional energy, having that Emperor. That's what's moving this. Emperor, Empress, it doesn't matter. Powerful individual is moving on with their life in positive forward movement. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because the people that I'm speaking to, the ones that are resonating, the ones that are you know, claiming this reading and this video and just understanding all this, you already know. You're very intuitive. You know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. And I'm glad that you do, because you wouldn't be a subscriber and you wouldn't be viewing me if you didn't. So I'm glad. You know, we have to take the good and the bad and the ugly. That's part of life. But at the end of the day, it's what actions you take. Okay? Let's look at the, actually, I don't want to look at the world because we already know that that's the end of a cycle. I want to look at the Five of Swords. Let's look at the Five of Swords, please. I'm just curious to see what's up with this Five of Swords, about talking to this person and finally telling them to hit the road. Wow! Look at that shit. I can't make it up, you guys. I said I didn't want to look at the world because we already know that's the end of the cycle. What is right here? Look at this. The world again on the Five of Swords. You spoke your truth, love. You absolutely spoke your freaking truth. I'm so fucking proud of you. And I know it hurts, love. I know it hurts. But you've done so much work. You don't deserve the bullshit anymore. It's time for things in your life to change. It's time for accountability. It's time to move forward. Forward, forward, forward. That's why there's a little itty bitty rear view mirror and there's a massive windshield. You look forward. Once in a while, yes, we have to glance back there. We have to peek back there. We do have to be aware of where we came from, our past. We all do it. We all do it. Some need it more than others to move themselves forward, but there's others that can say, hey, you know what? I'm forward thinking. I got, you know, and that's it. So whatever you do is how you do it. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Now, this reading, I would have never been able to do this. Last night, I was so exhausted, you guys. Oh, I was so exhausted. Okay, I think the Seven of Pentacles is going to stay as it is. And that's perfect, because they don't need to clarify it if it needs to be exactly what it is. Look at, nothing's coming out. Nope. There's no clarification on the seven. Look at that. On the Seven of Pentacles. There's no clarification, but look at what's at the bottom. The burdens are gone. Just take this just take this 10 of Wands and go like this. They're gone. Okay? That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Wow, you guys, this is beautiful. Whew. Feels nice and hot in here. It's just like, whoa. Let's see, what else does the collective need to know? I'm just going to throw some more cards and see what happens. Let's see what else happens. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Two of Pentacles, focusing on that stability. Even though you're a little wonky and everything else and all that other kind of stuff, you're okay. You're okay. You just got out of a tower and everything else. You've got to give yourself time. You've got to give yourself a break, but still have that forward movement, okay? You have a right to have downtime. You have a right to say, okay, you know what, in a couple of days, I'll go do this and this and this. You have to be good to yourself, too. You're going through a massive transformation. You know, you're not just going to wake up one morning and just, your body goes through processes, believe it or not, you know? And look at the Eight of Wands, moving forward. Again, more forward movement. I love it, you guys. It's just the cards keep reiterating. I mean, not reiterating. Well, like, yeah, I guess in some way. But the cards are just, everything that I'm saying, the cards are just clarifying it even more. Or I'm clarifying the cards, however you want to look at it. But it's just so beautiful. What else does the collective need to know for their highest good? This is so beautiful. Let's keep this as positive as we can. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What else does the collective need to know, please? Look at that. Nothing else is coming out, you guys. I think I've said everything I need to say. Nothing came out of that deck. Let's see if anything else comes out. If not, then I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to throw some Oracle on here. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. I want you guys to see. This is what I'm saying. Look at 78 cards. Nothing came out. Out of those cards, nothing came out. That's what I'm saying. What's at the bottom of the deck? Look at this shit. Look at this. You see what I mean? That's why I love doing what I do. Decision's already been made, sweetie. Court has been adjourned. You have successfully ended that cycle. You have the Justice card on the table twice. You have the World card on the table twice. Sweethearts, this shit's over. I've said it before in a couple days ago with the reading. The conclusion has been concluded. I just made that shit up, but it sounded cool. But that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let me throw some oracle cards on here for some beautiful positivity. Wow. Oh, gotta shuffle these. I feel like I gotta shuffle them. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. That was just amazing how I didn't want to clarify the world because it was the end of a cycle. I'm clarifying the Five of Swords, and then the world comes out to clarify the Five of Swords. No cards come out of this deck. Look at the bottom of the deck and justice. You receiving your justice. The balance is within you. You created your own balance. Wow. Balance to your own happiness. That is powerful and that is fucking beautiful. Please continue to put yourself first. Please continue to move forward. It's time to wake up and it's time to fight for yourself. You know who you are. We know who you are. It's time the world knows who you are. It's time to shine. It's time to shine. Light workers didn't come down here for nothing. It's time to shine. I'm going to take as many cards that come out. I'm just going to keep shuffling, shuffling, shuffling until I get as many cards as I can. I really love these cards. And this is such a beautiful reading that I want to finish up on a positive note and get as many cards as I can. So far I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, I want a few more. A few more, please. Oh, hey, I will take those few more. Okay. Okay. I think these cards are so beautiful. Wow, I actually got a lot of them. Okay. And you know what? Before I screw up, because my grammar's not that great anyway, so let me just get myself my handy dandy glasses. You see what happens when you get old? Or when you're getting older? I'm not old. I'm as young as I'd like to be. Okay. It's just a number. It's as many times as I orbited around the earth. Okay. Enough with the jokes. All right. Stay present. That's where life happens. We got that card before. Beautiful. Okay. We have find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. We've gotten that card before. So see, that's what I'm saying. It's just like everything is a repeat. That's why what I'm going to do is I'm going to do readings. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do, as far as like, you know, my intentions are to do 5 videos. Okay. My schedule Sunday to Thursday. I'm going to do a video Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I'll sleep and rest on Thursday and then do a video on Friday. So the way the schedule is right now, that's how I'm going to do it, because I can do, that's how I can make it happen for now. Okay. And then when I start, integrating the other, signs and everything else, maybe I'll do, you know, a few signs, you know, on the weekend or something like that. But on the weekends, I primarily have, I'm either resting or I have my son. So I have to make time to rest, and, you know, I have to make time, you know, for my little one. I just, you know, but I can still make time for you guys. It just has to kind of be the way it is right now. Okay. All right. It says, you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Look at that, you guys. I got to read that one again. You have the power to create the life you love. You love. Remember that. Remember that. We are the creators of our own path. Make time to play. Have fun and be free. Absolutely. We're all free spirits. It says stop trying to, what is that? Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. No people pleasing, okay? The only person you're supposed to please is yourself. Continue to move forward. When you're happy, your kids are happy, your husband's happy, your wife's happy, your boyfriend's happy, your girlfriend's happy, your partner's happy, your family's happy. And if they're not happy, that's okay. They have to find their way also. But you just be the light. If you keep showing up, people will follow, and they'll be like, well, wait a minute, why is she so happy? Or why is he so happy? You know what? Let me see what's going on. What are they doing differently? And this and this. People will slowly catch on, love. They will. Like a moth to a flame, they will catch on. But at the same time, oh, trust me, at the same time, I said this a couple days ago with the Page of Swords, keep your mouth shut about your personal business. Nobody needs to know what it is you're doing when you're doing it and everything else. Some, like I said before, too many people in the cookie jar and too many friggin' people, in and out of your ear can easily change your manifestations and easily lead you into a different direction. Because unfortunately, we're living in a world where misery wants company. Don't entertain it. I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's a lot easier for others than it is, for others, but don't get caught up in that. Right now, you need to focus on you and focus on your better and your highest good. Raise your vibration, raise your frequency, raise your energy, and it'll raise your soul and your spirit, okay? Stop pushing against that. Wait, stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. I cannot make this shit up. I got to show you this card again, because did I not just say that? You guys saw the video. You guys are seeing it. I had this card down when I was saying what I was saying. And then look at this. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. Align with your higher self. Align with that higher frequency, that higher vibration, that higher energy. No more low energy. No more bullshit. No more fucking garbage. Remember, you are what you eat, right? Well, you are what you think, right? Remember that, people. I love you so very much. Until the next time. Bye-bye.